Hello everyone. Today we will give you a brief history of our Vishnupriya Manipuri clan's history. Merely does not give an account of the rise and fall of kings or their kingdoms, but it is a representation of the state of an entire civilization, i.e. the state of development of art and culture, literature, knowledge and science of a nation. The Vishnupriya Manipuris, being the part of a great Aryan civilization, were probably the first cultured race in possession of Manipur. Here I would rather impress upon you all to use the word race than the word nation. In the history of Greece, Dr. K.C. Chaudhary said the Greeks were rather a race than a nation, since they lacked political unity, which is regarded as the very foundation of national existence. The Greeks were divided into Ionians, Aeolians, Igorians and other smaller branches sprung from a single stock. In the same manner as that of the Greeks, we may say the Vishnupriya Manipuris consist of dominant principalities under different clans like Kumols, Moirans, Angoms, Luans. Due to the ravages of time and historical misadventures, the Vishnupriya Manipuri chronological history. If we go in search of the reasons behind this loss, we find the following dominant factors. Firstly, the Vishnupriya Manipuris, like their Aryan ancestors, lacked historical sense. Here I may recall the lines drawn by Arthur A. Medunil in his History of Sanskrit Literature. History is one weak spot in Indian literature. It is in fact non-existent. The total lack of historical sense is so characteristic that the shadow of this defect, suffering as it does from an entire absence of exact chronology. The Vishnupriya Manipuris, like their ancestors, believed mostly on oral traditions. Second, but the most dominant factor, was the damage of historical relics, old records, and other relevant information by the Meitei king Pamheba or Garib Nivas during the 17th century A.I.J. Thirdly, the three consecutive Burmese aggression to Manipur, which have forced the Vishnupriya Manipuris to leave their ancestral home and settle down in different scattered locations in present Myanmar, Assam, Tripura and Bangladesh. During those dark days, while people were struggling hard to save their own lives, have forgotten to preserve the old records. However, from such a virtual non-existence of any historical records, some Western and non-Vishnupriya Manipuri Indian writers, including historians from Manipur, have drawn brief sketches on the historical backgrounds of the Vishnupriya Manipuris. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to this channel.